Yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome back to another video. We're gonna keep it good. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. We're gonna talk about the NBA in this video, and I want to kind of not backtrack, but kind of reverse, somewhat U-turn, not even a U-turn, it's a left turn on the NBA talk I had yesterday, the day before yesterday, right? And what I discussed the Warriors, and I discussed that they were just 8-6 or whatever they were, and that it was too early in the season to judge them accordingly, right? Based off trading people, et cetera, right? So that was just more than a day ago, more than 2 days ago. So right now they're 8-10, right? And I don't want to speak on the Warriors specifically. I just kind of backtracked because that's what I was talking about. What I wanted to talk about is that most teams have played between 16 to 19 games, right? Of an 82 game season, right? At the moment, we have a team like the Lakers that are 5-10, and a team like the Utah Jazz that is 12-7. Now, I just gave you the 13th seed, which is the Lakers, and I gave you the number one seed in the Western Conference, which is the Utah Jazz, right? Okay. Now, we know how momentum is. For instance, the Lakers, I believe from how it looks, they're on a 3-game win streak. We know how momentum is. We know a good team, a good championship team, they can run off 7, 8, 10, 12. This is not everybody don't do this, obviously. But a good team, a great team, they're gonna start running that off, right? Currently, if you look at, I'm gonna tell you the top 8 seeds in the Western Conference. It's Utah, Phoenix, Denver, the Clippers, the Kings, the Pelicans, the Grizzlies, the Trailblazers. Play in, I think that's like the 9 seed. I think I don't know. I don't know the rules. That would be the Mavericks, right? Now all this is within game, half game. I'm just running down the seeds. As the season gets into 35 games, 40 games, 47 games, do I expect the Clippers and the Kings to be the fifth and fourth seed? I want to make sure I got it seeing right. Saying them wrong. Do I expect them to be a 4 and 5 seed, the Clippers and Kings? No. But how many games is it going to take? And let me tell you this: the Kings on a 6-game win streak, the Clippers on a 3-game win streak. How many downturn swings and upturn swings are we really expecting out of the Western Conference or any conference this year? What I'm saying is, I don't think these guys should be letting these games get in the way. It feels like, I know we're early in the season. I said that in the last video I did. And I want to reiterate again, it's early in the season. But how good, let's say the if you look at the bottom seeds, which is the Warriors, the Thunder, the Lakers, the Spurs, and the Rockets, right? 8-10 to 3-14. Rockets are 3-14. The Lakers are 5-10 in the middle, right? I'm sure the Warriors can fight their way up from 11 seed currently, right? They're just 8-10. The Lakers are 5-10. What's the swing? Like, how many games are to be taken for granted? Is it still too early? Should we revisit when it's like 30, 40 games and it's still like this? Because I think 30, 40 games, that's half the season. We're done. Half the season is under 20 realistically. With the Clippers and the Clippers, well, not the Clippers, the Kings. And the Jazz. Well, the Jazz are kind of always in this spot, but we didn't expect them to be in this spot. But the Kings are not usually in this spot. And if I'm talking just Western Conference, when I go to the Eastern Conference has a little bit more. It's how we expect it to be. Besides the Bulls being 11 seed by being 7 and 10, and Miami being a 12 seed by being 7 and 11, we kind of expect things to be how they are, right? Celtics, Bucks, Cavs. Here's the thing: Pacers, Wizards, Hawks, Raptors, Knicks. 9 seed is the 76ers and at 8 and 8, and the Nets are 8 and 9. Again, 8 and 9, 17 games. How are, t- are we? It's like are we? People should be getting better, right? Is people always get better? People always get worse. But it seems like the teams that would be bad, they would be bad already. You know what I mean? Like you go to the Western Conference, the Thunder is a 12 seed, but they 7 and 10. A typical Thunder team is the 3 and 14 that the Rockets is. Like the Spurs is 6 and 12. Like the Spurs is 6 and 12, and the Rockets is 3 and 14. It was a rock bottom, but the Lakers is right there at 5 and 10. This is when I'm like, this is what I'm talking about, the swing. That's a huge swing. It's not a huge swing. I'm saying it's early in the season, but y'all know what I mean. If you don't get what I'm saying, we could talk about it in the comments. But looking at the standings, looking at how low, like say for instance, the Heat are just 7 and 11. I won't say they're low. 5 and 10 is low. It just feels like these guys shouldn't be letting games get away from them. And is it too early right now to be worried about that? Because there's a lot of load management. Kawhi it has badly played. Like I think we may be too early. But let me know what y'all think. I just think everything is super competitive. Like I said, the Portland is 1 or 2 games from being a 2 seed, and they have been a 2 seed, of course, in the past, but it's just not a team we've expected. We already wrote them off last year. Um, so let me know what y'all think. It's too early to be worrying about the season, the standings right now. How you feel about the season? I just feel like, just like football, everything is just up in the damn air right now. So we're gonna talk about football too. But thank y'all for listening and holler.